starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Nothing out of the pistol here. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craves man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Genty from the gun. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
See, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Hurt. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Watch the bullet. 60 Maverick. Street. Take go.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ready, set.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Milton. He brings it in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need need to fall forward one more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Gonna keep this one and go. And this defense is gonna win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Here's their quarterback, Brock. He's the one told them to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. 2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Okay, ready.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
18, 5 in.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60.
To throw, Milton. Throw right side, finds Bench. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have their 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
This is Genty on 2nd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Milton back to throw. They go to Genty on the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the Raiders.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10.
Here we go. Perfect. Kennedy Lions.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Purple 80.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
79 Broncos.
To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be fourth down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Trap 50. Trap. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. On the move. Headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 6. Panther 11. Panther.
Play fake. It's Milton. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
4 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10.
Go play action on first down. Bash hauls it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 4.
One final shot before the half. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Taylor again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Come on. Set. 18 rattle. Go, Reed. Go. Alert.
Richardson on third. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone on first. Has room into the secondary. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Raiders 7. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Viking 18, 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas. Raiders, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender.
It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Get it. 60 back, Cougar 19.
Hilton now on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Downs. There he goes. Right sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
24. Raiders 7. Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 yards on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Shot. Hey.
Going to the ground again on first. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Ready. Like. Ready.
And a give here to Genty. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Genty. And some nice running there. Gets him a 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Here's the backup, first throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They send a tight end in motion. Back to Taylor on second down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's a give to Taylor. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air they go on second down. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's a
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Gain 15 there. That's a Vegas first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Warriors, Bravo 80. 19 Lion.
Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
This is the 7th play in this drive. Looking to throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They are throwing it again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
Here he goes, one final shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Typical body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still more than so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So